Are you still in school and love creative writing? Well, then this video is perfect for you. Hey guys, I'm Marlene and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm talking to those of you who are still in school and who absolutely love creative writing. Also, if you're an adult and you're just starting out and writing is still just a hobby for you, this is the video for you. So I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to improve your writing and just how to set yourself up for future success should you want to pursue it. So my first bit of advice is just to write. Write and write and write. If you think of a random piece of dialogue, write it down. If you want to try your hand at poetry, do it. If you dream about warriors flying on unicorns, then write about it. Just write everything that you want to write, because the best way to improve your writing and to learn your own style, what you like and what you don't, is to physically write it down and to practice. Practice makes perfect. And then a little side tip is write whatever you want. Once you start thinking of writing as a career, you have to think about things like the market, marketing, and what genre your work is going to fall into. What is your target audience? Does your country publish that kind of work? Things like that. But while you're still just writing to express yourself and because you enjoy it, you don't have to think about any of that. Your work doesn't have to fit neatly into a box. It doesn't even have to be a full novel. You can write whatever you want. Just keep on writing. The next tip is to do research and learn, but in a fun way. So right now you don't have to read academic articles about writing or self-help books or things like that. You can get writing tips through fun and easy mediums like YouTube, or following your favorite author on social media. Following people who give writing tips on platforms that you would have been on anyway is a great way to learn, because then you can take in various different people's advice and decide what works for you and what you want to implement. You can try the things out and see, no, this doesn't work for me, or this does. So it's great to just, what you would have been doing anyway. You probably would have been watching a YouTube video. You probably would have been on Instagram. There are some people on Snapchat. You can just as well follow some people who will give you great writing advice and help you to try new things and learn what works for you. So don't stress about buying tons of self-help books or trying to go for courses or things like that just yet. You still have time to do that. Right now you can learn everything that you want in a fun way. Next up, I would recommend having other people read your work as soon as you feel ready for it. And I would recommend doing this via online publishing platforms like Wattpad, Inkitt, Fiction Press, Archive of Our Own, platforms like that. I personally posted my books on Wattpad when I was in high school and I adored the experience. What's great about this is that you get people who read your book, they comment, they like, you see, are people actually liking this? What are they saying about my work? You get to interact with other writers, with readers, and it's just a great way to gain confidence in your writing and to get used to sharing it. Because if you might want to do this in the future, then people are going to have to read your work. So it's great to get used to that early on. And then also be sure to read the terms and conditions of these sites. That's very important, because you have to make sure that they aren't taking away any of the rights that you have in your work. You're welcome to ask someone else to read them through with you if you're not sure that you're going to catch the right things, but I would really recommend doing Wattpad. It's super fun platform and it's a great way to share your writing and to share that expression that you have for yourself with other people. The fourth tip that I have is not to worry about publication just yet. And this tip I wish I had given myself when I was younger. I started submitting manuscripts to publishers at the age of 11. I started querying literary agents at the age of 14, and I absolutely cringe when I think about the work that I submitted to those people because I didn't know the correct process yet. I hadn't done all my research. I hadn't done a lot of editing on the work or any of that, and now I am just kind of super embarrassed about the things that I submitted to these professional people. I don't regret doing it. I think it led me to where I am today, but I think that it isn't necessary to go that far quite yet. Of course, if you are an older high school category or you're maybe an adult watching this video and you feel that your work is really ready and you've done the research, by all means pursue publication. This goes for self-publication as well. But if you're still just writing because you really enjoy it and you're busy with other things like schoolwork, it isn't necessary to focus on that. Don't worry about researching literary agents right now. Don't worry about all the steps that go into publication. Focus on the writing craft at this moment, because once that writing craft is at a good point, then you can move on to trying to make it a career. So once again, this is just my recommendation, my opinion. You're welcome to do what you want. Like I said, I didn't follow my own advice. So yeah, but I would suggest doing something like I mentioned in the previous point, posting to an online platform where you can still get that readership, but it's not as formal as the actual publication process. And then finally, I want to say, don't let other people discourage you. People can have very weird reactions to you saying that you enjoy writing or that you want to pursue writing someday. There are some teachers who will tear you down. I speak from experience. There are some friends who just won't care at all that you are writing. Sometimes parents are not supportive of you writing because they think it's not a legitimate career choice and they don't want you to pursue it. The thing is, you don't have to think about these things right now. So I want to tell you right now, listen to me. Don't let those people discourage you. Keep on writing. Even if you have to do something else full time, even if you have to go study something completely different, if writing is something that you love doing, do not let other people tell you that it is not worth pursuing. It's amazing to write. It's a great creative outlet. It's a great career if you can get there someday. And why not try? So don't be bothered by other people's weird reactions. Some people are going to be super happy and supportive. Some people are going to be, and I'm so sorry for my language, I know this is for younger people, but some people are going to be assholes. So don't bother about them. Come watch my videos and I will encourage you. Writing is an amazing thing to pursue, and I'm so excited that you like it as well. So that's it. Those are my 5 tips for young writers. It can be for anyone who's writing just as a hobby at the moment. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you would like a part 2 to this video. Also, tell me about your writing journey. How old are you? When did you realize that you really liked writing? If you want writing advice videos every single Friday and tons of bonus content, then you have to hit that little subscribe button and also ring the bell if you want an email notification every time that I upload. You can find me on social media and on my website. All the links are listed below, and then I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!